Hi, we're gonna teach you stuff.
She is anyway.
Partial sums! How can I use partial sums to divide? Surprise! I switched classrooms. Now I'm in Miss Davis's classroom. Ah! There she is. Working. You're home now. Well, you're on the bus. Okay, let's do 156 divided by 13. I'm going to draw a line. Then I'm going to divide by multiples of 13. So 13 times 10 is 130. I have 26 left over now. So I'm going to keep going. I cannot subtract 130 because that is way too big. Also, you may recognize this problem. This is the one from your exit ticket. I can subtract 13 here because that's 13 times 1 and get 13. Then I can do that again. 13 times 1 is 13, so I subtract that one. And I have no remainder. If you wanted to just subtract 26 all at one time because you know 13 times 2 is 26, that's fine too. Otherwise, you can just add 10 plus 1 is 12. So 156 divided by 13 is 12. Okie dokie! 236 divided by 18. This is number 1 from your homework. They already did it for you, but I'm going to do it with you so that you know why they did what they did. And it makes a little bit more sense. I'm going to subtract multiples of 18. So I'm going to do 18 times 10 first, and I'm going to subtract 180. Okay, so now I have 6 down here, and I need to borrow from this 2 and make that a 13. So I have 56. Alright, I can subtract 18 and do 18 times 1, or I can do what the book did, and I can do a multiple of 18 times 2 and subtract 36, because I know 18 times 2 is 36. Or if you wanted to do 18 times 3, you could figure that out on the side and do 18 times 3 and subtract that from 56. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But I'm going to do what the book did so that you can trace over it and it makes sense. I did 18 times 2 is 36, so I'm going to subtract that, and now I have 20. 20 cannot be a remainder because I can still subtract a multiple of 18. I can subtract the multiple of 18 times 1. 18 times 1 is 18. If I subtract that, I have 2 left over. So my answer is going to be all of these numbers added together, which is 13. And I have a remainder of 2. To check my answer, I do 13 times 18, and then I add my remainder of 2, and I should get my dividend, which is 236. So to go over that one more time, when you're subtracting partial sums, you subtract a multiple of your divisor. I did 18 times 10, which is 180. You subtract it, and then you do that again. I can't subtract 180 because that would be too much, so I'm going to subtract 2 times 18 instead of 10 times 18, which is 36. Now I have 20, and I subtract 1 multiple of 18. 18 times 1 is 18. And I get my remainder of 2. Okay, here's the last one we're going to do together before I leave you to do the rest of your homework by yourself. This is number 2 on your homework for lesson 2.4. 540 divided by 36. I'm going to draw my line so that I can make my partial sums on the side here. And I'm going to subtract multiples of 36. If I do 36 times 10, I'm going to have to subtract 360. So I'm going to get 14 minus 6 is 8. I'm going to get 180. Okay, now I can subtract 36 because I can't subtract 360. Or I can do another multiple of 36. For example, I know that 36 times 10 is 360, and I know that 180 is half of that. So I'm guessing that 36 times 5 is going to be 180 exactly, but I'm going to make sure on the side here. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 3 is 18. So I do know for sure now that 36 times 5 is 180. So if I do a multiple of 5 times 36, that's going to be 180. So that is a remainder of 0. And my answer is going to be 15. Have fun with your homework.
Good luck.
You can do it!